So this is a whole set of videos about airlift. So I'm going to backtrack about 10 videos or so if you're going to start on this, okay? So this is part 284C3M1b7c8e12c2. This is the line 22f1fa19c3m1b7c8e12c2 Cyclogenesis Airlift Jet Streak 5G Wow Seti. Here's our alien radio signal there. This video is about keyword research about airlift techniques to be filmed. So these are airlift techniques that either students have built a thesis on, or these are actual test results, okay? So December 18, 2012, the keyword surface cyclogenesis continues from a previous video, which was line 22f1fa19c3m1b7c8e12c1 and Zingg Runge-Kutta time marching algorithm 5G Wow Seti. The details about Professor Zingg start with all the way back to 11. 10 and 11 leads up to the last three numbers. Just put in a 10 there and it'll bring it up. Keyword cyclogenesis, quotes diagram from Wiki. Here's a picture of the technology that you have. The initial frontal wave or low pressure error forms at the location of the red dot on the image. Okay, right there. Okay, so it is usually perpendicular at a right angle to the leaf-like cloud formation, baroclinic seen on satellite during the early stages of cyclogenesis. The location of the axis of the upper level jet stream is in the light blue. Quote from Wiki: Cyclogenesis is the development or strengthening of cyclonic circulation in the atmosphere, a low pressure area. Cyclogenesis is an umbrella term for several different processes, all of which in the development of some sort of cyclone. It can occur at various scales, from the microscale to the synoptic scale. Extratropical cyclones form as waves along weather fronts before oscillating later in their life cycle as cold core cyclones. An extratropical cyclone, which undergoes a rapid drop in atmospheric pressure, 24 millibars or more, in 24-hour period, is referred to as bombogenesis. It is usually present during the formation of a nor'easter, which we just experienced this week and got about 4 feet of snow. Yes. Okay. Which is why it's really good on getting some filming done. I can't go anywhere. Okay, so tropical cyclones form due to latent heat driven by significant thunderstorm activity and are warm core. Mesocyclones form as warm core cyclones over land and can lead to tornado formation. Water spouts can also form from mesocyclones, but more often develop from environments of high instability and low vertical wind shear. Cyclogenesis is the opposite of cyclosis and has an anticyclonic high pressure system equivalent, which deals with the formation of high pressure areas and decyclogenesis. So there's the jet streak, and then it's div, con, and con div, so it shows the different airflows there. Okay, leave your exit region and your entrance region. So it's a quote and diagram from Wiki: an upper level jet streak. DIB areas are regions of divergence aloft, which will lead to surface convergence and aid cyclogenesis. Keyword is jet streak. Quote from Wiki: from a vertical velocity perspective, cyclogenesis has a few initial state requirements in order to occur. Temperature decreases to the north and pressure perturbation lines have a westward tilt with height. Regions of cyclonic vorticity advection downstream of a strong westerly jet are areas where cyclogenesis is likely to occur. The vorticity advection combined with the thermal advection associated with the temperature gradient in low pressure center cause vertical motion around the area of low pressure. Using Q vectors, we can determine the direction of vertical motion. Southerly flow and warm advection induce an upward motion, while northerly flow and cold advection induce a downward motion. These vertical motions cause the load to be stretched and vorticity around the system is increased. This increase in system vorticity can be shown through the QG vorticity equation. And that's what it looks like there, where this is the relative velocity, vorticity, is the Coriolis parameter under the beta plane approximation, and this one is the change in vertical motion with respect to height. With planetary vorticity terms staying constant, we can deduce that with an increase in stretching, vorticity must increase as well. The vertical motion also increases temperature advection by these words by the equation. There you go. Where this is the geostrophic meridional weight, and this thing represents geopotential. With adequate temperature gradient further fueling the temperature advection of the system, the vertical motion will continue to increase, thereby increasing the overall strength of the system. Shearwise updrafts, upward vertical motion defined in the system of changing vertical motion direction, have been shown to be the most important factor in determining cyclonic growth and strength. Whew, we got through that one. So December 18th, the keyword is going to be trowal, Trowal, and it's going to be in the next video. Thanks for watching.